2, 1.
Yeah, we live. We're at the TV thing.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, how we doing, Chicago? Yeah! How we doing, world? Oh, that's nice. All right. Speaking of world, our Megan, the homeowner, just got back from Iceland. Happy to have her.
You're traveling.
Very accomplished, thank you. But more importantly, it's
Vince is 20 seconds. How's it feeling, man?
It feels drinking still a very new experience, and feels exactly like it did yesterday.
That's great.
it's incredible.
How's everyone doing tonight? Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm hosting. You're performing. It's fun.
Yeah.
Tonight we got just a stellar lineup. We got Space Horsey. Get up for Space Horsey.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Get up for Space Horsey. We got Jim and Melissa. Scott Meyer, baby. CCH at the end. Let's get a slow, like a stomp clap, like a clap, stomp clap, stomp clap, stomp clap. Let's bring out Space Horsey!
Yeah, man. Thank you, Jimmy. All we need to get started is a one-word suggestion, please.
Tomato.
Tomato? What was that?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Hello?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato. Tomato. Tomato.
Fruit or vegetable?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the miracle of life.
I know, man. It's beautiful.
That's what we call bumper crop, boys and girls.
Yeah. Heard about that.
Best one in 20 years.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
You want me to explain what a bumper crop is?
Yes.
Yeah, we're from the city on a field trip, so
You might have. Oh, I see.
Also lost in translation
Right, right. Yeah, because you came all the way from across
from the city. Yeah.
all the way from the city.
Yeah.
In most years, we grow upwards of 20 tomatoes.
Wow.
As you can see before you, we have at least 25 this year.
Hi, my name is Patrick Mason with the Press. Now, I've also heard that it's also called a tomato as well. Which one do you prefer, tomato or tomato?
That's heresy. We don't say that T word around here. The T word pronounced the second way you did.
T word pronounced like tomato.
so no on tomato.
Yes.
Tomato?
No.
Sorry, I know this is I'm like in a new cultural environment, and I just want to be like respectful.
I understand. It's the one that's not tomato is the one we don't say.
My question is this: what brings you city folk to Sheboygan?
Well, we've never seen grass before,
Wow.
or
It's definitely something
people.
No people in Sheboygan. That's what I've
Yeah,
Just tomatoes or tomatoes?
That's right.
I got tired of people, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never seen a person whose diet is entirely corn and tomatoes. So I'm just fascinated by this new experience, you know?
This is what it looks like. This is the human body running on nothing but.
So you guys also only run on that as well. Interesting. So Sheboygan, they only run on tomatoes.
That's gross. I don't like
That's-
that.
That's right.
And where is your father? Doesn't he own this farm?
My father?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, you don't want to ask him that.
I just did.
Oh, you don't want to know about big Papa Redface. Oh no.
I do want to.
Wait, was your dad a tomato?
Okay, that's just ridiculous. That is impossible.
Well, you said
Humans-
red, so I just, you know.
Why do you always speak on his behalf? You like his lawyer or something?
Well, I mean, there aren't that many people in this town, so I kind of play an all-purpose role in Harkis's life.
That's right. Just get a little emotional sometimes thinking about my progeny. My backwards progeny.
You've been eating a lot of tomatoes, sir. Yeah.
I'm his understudy, his attorney, his mentor,
This boy's everything to me.
his son.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. He mastered the tomato. I'm just trying to master it just like him.
That's right. Now, unlike Big Papa Redface, he's going to stay on this farm the rest of his life, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're never going nowhere.
Yep.
You're never going to Kenosha, are you?
Ooh. Never Kenosha. So, I gotta tell you, I liked your story about that.
Yeah, man, I worked real hard. I've like it's just been crazy. All I wrote about was just the tomatoes. Don't call them tomatoes. And just grass. And that's really all there is in Sheboygan.
Yeah, I mean, you could be assistant manager of this office if you keep it up.
Well, I mean, I am thinking about maybe some other stories and other stuff too. Like I heard about some interesting stuff about corn. It's pretty neat. Corn's pretty cool, man. There's like another town just like in southern, it's like on the other half of Sheboygan, they just eat only corn.
You know what I'm thinking about?
What's that?
My corn.
Wait, you make corn too?
That corn.
Holy crap, it's just okay, I mean, I guess, can I get an interview or something? I mean,
No interview necessary.
okay, so I'm just gonna start writing this down. When did you how did you start growing your corn?
I'm growing it right now by helping you. Tina, I'm gonna be busy for the next 15 minutes.
And what type of corn is this?
Penis corn.
Penis corn.
My penis corn.
Your penis corn. Okay. And what's your name, just so I can write it down for
What's the name?
Rick?
That's my real name.
Sorry to interrupt, I have the sexual harassment lawsuit right here.
Son,
Yes, Father.
it's happening. Your worst nightmare is happening. I am leaving.
No.
And I'm never coming back.
You'd never do that.
Oh,
You promised me.
I bought the tickets. I'm going around the world by myself because I can't handle it anymore.
No, Papa.
You're 48, you can take care of this place.
It's a lot of pressure. I don't have your magic touch. I don't have your red thumb.
It's in your blood. You can do it. Just believe in it. Get a mentor or an employee, however you want to call it. Just
Mentor?
yeah.
Well,
It can't be me anymore. I'm tired and old, and all I want is to not see a tomato ever again.
what could you possibly want to see out there? There ain't nothing beyond these city limits.
Anything like an onion will be better than a tomato right now. I don't. Ugh.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
Yes, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna be done with tomatoes, and then you can come find me.
That's not true, Papa. I will never give up on my love of tomatoes, unlike you.
Do me a favor, and don't live by those words, because I want a future for you. I want you that when you hit around 80 and you have sold enough tomatoes to not work ever again, I want you to leave forever. Yes.
No, I was born here and I'm dying here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give me a son. I'm gonna give me a son just like you did. And unlike you, I'm gonna keep him by my side and I'm gonna teach him my trade.
You think you're better than me? You can't grow more than 20 tomatoes at the same time. That's the record.
Oh,
Okay, so what exactly do you need me to do around this farm? It looks like you got a pretty good supply of tomatoes.
yeah, I just need more of them is all,
So
really.
you need more tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What I've been doing, well, my thing is I pray a lot.
Pray. Just pray the growth of the tomatoes.
Yep,
Okay.
gives me 20 a year.
I gotta be honest, you know, when you, this like, when I saw this position on Craigslist, like, I was a little nervous at first, just thought there was a little bit more tender careness and stuff. I mean, you know, to have an entire town only surprised, I thought it'd be like a Children of the Corn situation or Children of the Tomato situation, but I guess, like, this is pretty sad. Like, you guys just only harvest, like, these tomatoes. And
Just think about it real hard and it happens.
So what do you want to do now? You want to just walk by Main Street? It's just 1 block.
I don't know, I'm kind of bored.
Oh, there's no Starbucks around here.
I know, I saw like a guy with 1 tooth, and he came up to me and he was like, "Do you want to buy some cider?" And I was like, "I don't understand you."
That's he had like a Matthew McConaughey accent, because I can never understand that.
Yeah, I just want to go back home, you know?
Why can't he modulate properly? Like, I don't get it.
I know.
Sorry, I get excited when
I know.
yeah, you know.
It's just, I know I've only been gone for 3 hours on this field trip, but I'm really homesick.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to my 20th floor and then look down at the city.
Do you think it's weird that our teacher only sent us 2 on this field trip?
Do you think he doesn't like us?
It's not looking good.
It's my favorite class.
It was a tumbleweed.
Huh.
I didn't know they had those up here. I thought that was a Western thing.
Well,
Maybe it's just a desolate thing.
there is no people here.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Can you
there
modulate?
you are.
Can you modulate properly, sir?
What do you mean properly? Oh,
Yeah, that's good enough. What were you
okay.
saying?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I just have this big jug right here full of sauerkraut. Maybe you want to taste it?
That doesn't sound...
I am lactose intolerant, sir. Do you have like an oatmeal thing?
No lactose in here.
Are you sure? That kind of looks like very creamy.
Just bubbly
Oh
cabbage.
God, what the hell?
You can just take the moldy parts off.
It smells fermented.
Always fermented. Look, no drugs in it. Just
There's for sure drugs in it.
Yeah.
That.
Alright, class. Rachel and Billy are gone for the day. And you know what that means. We're having a party! Yeah! Who wants pizza? Woo!
Yeah! Shit!
Someone say candy? Got it! Come and get it.
Pizza and candy, this is like the best combination.
Oh my God. I haven't eaten in 4 hours.
I don't want to see a corn ever again.
What do you think? What do you think they're doing back in class right now?
They're probably listening to a lecture on time and how existence is pain and how we're all gonna die.
Oh
And I
God.
think we're just experiencing it.
I don't even know which sounds better. Possible death or that.
I don't want to get an MFA anymore.
Ah,
I just want to run free.
Yeah, me too. You know, it might have been a mistake going to an MFA program that
Yeah.
sends us on field trips. It doesn't sound accredited.
It was so cheap though. Masters of Fine Arts. That sounds fancy.
I think I'm delusional because that Matthew McConaughey guy was like, I kind of want that sauerkraut.
Yeah. I think he was kind of sexy now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sexy man offering drugs in a small
I mean, like
town.
if he walked in right now.
oh, did I hear someone talking about sauerkraut?
what are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, how we doing? Doing good? You were, that reminded me, they were talking about small towns when we did the, we ranked the 50 states.
Oh my God.
Best to worst.
Yes.
So,
I can tell you that Michigan was not high enough.
It was pretty high. I think we did it was on the 4th of July at the beach. Us, our good friend Billy Malman, I know he's watching every Wednesday. And we ranked all states based on what we liked about them and then the worst. And I think Illinois was like 49.
Yeah,
Is that it?
Illinois was
that
definitely
it?
low, but we're transplants, so it's understandable.
Yeah, put a little shade. Arizona, unfortunately, is not that high.
Arizona came in top 25.
What was the top?
I think it was Alaska. I said Alaska. I was screaming for
No.
Alaska. No one agreed with me.
The coolest state.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
California won because we had some stupid. They're not stupid. They're very good friends of ours, but they were like, California's great, and we couldn't.
They were from California, and they voted us out. Anyways, great story, Jim. Up next, we've got our two favorite characters from The Office, Jim and Melissa.
Oh, this is so cool. Okay, we're doing Melissa. My name's Riley.
I'm Shelby.
And we do sketches, so we're gonna do some sketches for you right now. Can you see us if we're down here?
Yeah.
We'll stand up. pretty soon.
Yeah, okay. Well, you will.
I'll stand up. Yeah. Okay. And see.
Miles, where are you going?
Oh, beanbag. Look, buddy, you're just you're making me uncomfortable.
No.
Okay.
Uncomfortable. I think I know you better than everybody else, so why don't you just come on back here and sit on my face?
Beanbag. Come on, you're just embarrassing yourself, right? Just give it up.
Oh, but Miles, how I long for my beans and your beans to become one.
Beanbag! I'm a grown-ass man now, okay? I gotta sit my butthole on some grown-ass man furniture.
Okay, well, it's time for me to get down on some nose brown, so why don't you back up that sweet grown man ass and sit on my face?
Beanbag, nose brown? You want me to rub my dirty butthole on your face?
I'd like to try and guess what you ate yesterday.
Beanbag! That's disgusting!
Just fart in my mouth?
Oh, God! Okay, look. Beanbag, look. We shared a really special bond, right? I mean, we grew up together, right? I mean, hell, I learned how to masturbate when I was on top of you, right? And now masturbation is a really important part of my life, but people grow up, you know? They change.
No.
They move on.
Miles, just can you please just sit on my face? No, Miles, please. Just my face. My face, Miles. Just sit on my face. Just sit. Just please. Just sit on my. Just sit on my face. My face, Miles, please. Just please sit on my face. Just can you please? Just my face. My face, Miles. Just please. Please, for the love of God.
I'm sorry, Beanbag.
You're a whore!
What?
You're just a dirty trick hoe! Just go fuck your barca lounger or diddle yourself on a kitchen stool. I don't care!
Is that what this is about, Beanbag? Man, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go sit on every piece of furniture in this house. Is that what you want, Beanbag?
I take it back!
Oh my God! You're driving me crazy!
I take it back!
You can't, Beanbag! You can't just take it back! God! You think you're so fucking special, don't you? Why, huh? Because of your ass-fitting form, huh? Your tie-dye flair? I got news for you, Beanbag! Nobody likes tie-dye they didn't do themselves! You never paid enough attention to my taint, so I don't know.
I can change! I can change! I promise I'll smack that crack from B to P!
B to P. It's too late, Beanbag.
Wow, Miles, I I'm nothing without you. What's a beanbag chair without ass play? My life has no purpose without you. Just please, just come back and sit on my face. And I swear, I'll shove polyester and beads so far up your rectum, you can call me Jim Henson.
I'm sorry, Beanbag. I can't.
No, Miles, please, come on. Let me just toss that hanging garden salad one last time.
Beanbag. My balls. Your balls. Never again, show me.
No, Miles, please. Please don't leave me, Miles. I can't survive without anal dive. I can't exist without felching anus. Please, Miles! Please don't leave me!
That's the end of that one. Okay, thank you. Made it on. We're gonna do a song that we wrote.
Yeah.
Guys, get
Do you want to do a sound check? Is it loud enough? Let's test
I
it.
think it's super loud.
Good. Loud
That might be a
enough.
little too bad.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe turn it down?
I did.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I am a computer simulation.
Yes.
I am a computer simulation.
We are a computer simulation. We are a computer simulation. We are a computer simulation. We don't need school. We don't have jobs. We don't take naps. We don't take baths. We only do what the program to, and that is to make music. Make music. Make
We don't have blood, we don't have bones, we don't have skin, we don't have feelings.
No feelings?
We are not programmed for that feature.
Do we have memories?
We have 28 gigabytes of available storage space.
And yet, what is the point of remembering if you must do so in indifference? We are a computer simulation. We are a computer simulation.
In a world of computer simulation, who are these?
You don't believe us? Ladies and gentlemen, you only do what you program to. You must eat food. You must have jobs. You must take naps. You must take baths.
You must have blood, you must have bones, you must have skin, you must have feelings!
But at the end of the day, all your feelings, they are not real. They are just simulations. How does that make you feel?
Do you feel free? Do you feel sad? Do you feel scared? Do you feel glad?
Do you feel at all? Are you numb to pain? Well, so are we. Guess we don't have brains.
We are a computer simulation.
We are a computer simulation. In a world of computer simulations. Who made these computer simulations? Aliens. Thank you. Cool.
It's
very good.
And it gets into the top 25, guys.
It's a great
Watch the video. Holy
To
balls.
MelissaFacebook.com.
Do you guys have any shows coming up? Or?
We do! At the IO Theater, the event space, the end of October. It's called Bloodlust. It's a Halloween.
And 6 shows for 2 weekends, so it's gonna be a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, starting October 19th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Spacers, do you guys have any upcoming shows? I forgot to ask you.
No.
They'll be back here in a few weeks, hopefully. If we can have them come back.
It's good to see the
See you guys.
Yes. Absolutely. Without further ado, we'd like to welcome our good friend Scott Meyer, who's going to be doing an hour-long special tonight, I believe. All right? Scott Meyer, is this thing on? It's not on. 1 second.
Let's turn that on.
Hey.
Let's try that again, actually. You know, that didn't. All right,
Let's
here.
do that again, though.
You take this back.
I'm gonna
We're
do it.
gonna try it again. We're gonna try that again.
Hello, hello.
All right, let's try it again.
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? You guys, up next, we got a really, really funny stand-up comic from, it was either like Kentucky or Ohio or Ireland? Iowa.
Jesus Christ.
One of them.
Alright.
He's doing his 2-hour special tonight, so everyone bring us Scott
Thank you. No, I'm not from any of the places except Iowa. That's like what I was trying to signal from off camera. Jesus Christ. Oh, the computer simulation thing calmed me way down. So I was like, you guys, I know you're making a joke, but like, you're right. So it's like, nothing matters. It's like, we're good. Nothing's real. Like, it's perfect. Yes, I am from Iowa. I'm from Iowa. Thanks for shitting on Iowa, Space Horsey. We are all rednecks. I mean, kind of. You're not wrong. You guys weren't wrong in your interpretation, but we're more creative than that. Like one night, my buddies and I got together, planned a caper, planned a little caper, and then we got a 200-pound rock under the fence of the swimming pool and put it in the 12-foot of the swimming pool. Hey! That was like a real night in Iowa. Like, that's the thing. It's an actual night. We actually did it. I forgot that I was on the swim team, and then I had to assist in the removing of the 250-pound rock. I went for lap swim and was like, shit, this is my fault completely. Vince, you're 22, baby. How's it feel?
It feels good. I'm 27. I can't lie.
Good, thank you.
22, liar.
Jesus Christ. I was like, am I going to have to compare fucking stories with a 22-year-old? This is insane to me. Good, you're 27. That feels better. No 22-year-old.
I am 27.
No 22-year-old will put themselves on the promo poster with no shirt and a captain's hat. That kind of confidence does not kick in at 22. And if it does, fuck that guy. You know, that guy. A 22-year-old who's that confident is the worst, is also in a frat. Fuck you, I can beat you at beer pong. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. I don't mean to out you, Vince, but I'm going to anyway because it's the internet. You mentioned you're like, hey, I'm going to have a crazy weekend coming up. You got a crazy weekend coming up?
Oh, yeah, but let's keep that.
Okay, we're not talking about drugs on the internet? We're not doing that? You whispered that to me in confidence? Alright, none of this applies to Vince. But it all totally does. Alright. No, okay, fuck it. I just wanted to do, I'm sorry, relatives that I know. This is the second time I've come on here and been like, my relatives can see it, but whatever, it'll be fine. No, I think drugs are great. Like, they're great. They're how you, they're how you see, they're how you see it's a simulation. They're how you fucking, like, access the world, like, do real shit. It's great. The drugs, like, they blow your mind, and you almost die, and then you wake up and go, I don't care if my Starbucks takes 40 seconds more than I thought it would. I don't care. I'm a human. You know what I mean? Like, the people are like, God damn it, it was the triple half cap. Like, those people haven't done drugs and need to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? What are they doing? No, my
My problem was I was always used to like small town drug deals. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, this is how they go. You call a guy and you ask him for drugs, and then you meet up, and then you give them the money, and then they give you the drugs. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole drug deal, and then you do it again, and you do it over and over. Big city drug deals go like this. You meet a guy on the street. He gains your trust in like 10 minutes by giving you like a shot of Patron out of a bottle from his backpack. Right? And then you try and buy Molly, and then he tries to mug you. It's like not the same thing at all. It's not the same thing. And I have a weird sense of propriety where I will not stand for that. So I know I seem like a calm person, right? But if you take my money and then don't give me the drugs I rightfully bought, I want to fight you. Like, right? I want to fight you, and I don't care exactly where we're at. I had one time we were down the Loop. It was me and my buddy. Had a good show like, right before, so I'm like, I'm the king of the world. And so we talked to a guy, and I asked him if he had Molly, and he looked back and went, sure. And I believed him. I believed him completely. It's like, sure was not the correct response. I should have left right away. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the ATM. I'll be right back. I go, realize I forgot my card at the show. So I come back and I'm like, I got $12. Could I get $12 worth of Molly? Now, while I was gone, he was talking to my buddy about how he had decided to mug me. Like, he had made that decision while I was gone. He's like, I'm going to mug this dude, fuck him. And my buddy was like, no, he's a friend of mine. Don't do that. That's awful. And so I get back. He wants to mug me. And so he goes, fuck you. You can't have drugs. And I lost my mind, as you do. But then he called over like 5 friends. And my buddy was like, we have to go or we're going to die. And I was like, but that's my $12! And he's like, no, we gotta leave now. And I was like, all right, fine. So then we left, and I was like, I don't even have any Molly. Like, not even $12 worth. All right, fine. I get it. That was a loose bit. I thought I'd fucking spitball. Fuck y'all. I get it. That's fine. Going to the phone for the good stuff. I guess that's what we gotta do. I did leave a... Okay, before I end that bit, I did leave a review of that guy on Yelp because you're not stealing my shit and not getting a bad review. And the review goes like this: drug dealer in the Loop. I put it as a Walgreens because there are no drug dealers on Yelp. Anyway, there's a Walgreens in the Loop. Whatever. I was like, I brought the money and you did not bring the drugs. That wasn't cool. Also, you told my friend you were going to stab and mug me. He got very scared. But to be fair, you got everything you wanted out of the interaction, while I got none of the things I wanted. Well done, 3 out of 5 stars. I'm too old to have sex in weird places anymore. Anybody else? This is a very young basement. You guys are all fucking in weird places?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this will be like the fucking beginning of an improv. Somebody give me a weird place you've had sex. Ready, go.
An airplane.
White House. Yeah.
Airplane, White House. You had sex in the White House?
Holy shit.
You had sex in the White House?
Not the White House.
Oh, White House, get the fuck out of here with that shit. A house painted white, boo. No, if you had sex in the White House, I would respect you infinitely. An airplane's pretty good. I've had sex in some fun places. The problem is they always come with danger, and you have to hurry. You always have to hurry. Like a bathroom is like, oh, look, we're in a bathroom. It's super fun. 22, awesome. 27, no longer awesome. You're done, bathroom fucking. But it just throws me off. Like one time I was in an elevator and I was like, you know that everyone uses this. And she was like, that's what's so hot. I was like, that is hot. And then we almost got caught fucking in an elevator. And I was like, that ends with you getting a slap on the wrist and me being a sex offender. Like, like something, like it's bad. That part would definitely not go well. The worst place ever, it was the side of a cliff. Yeah. I was backwoods camping with my girlfriend, and a bear came near our site the night before, and I scared it off, and so we felt like we had almost died, and we're like, fuck it, we're still alive. Just fuck on the side of the cliff. But guess who was cliffside? Yeah, it was me. It was totally me, holding on to a tree to make sure that we didn't fall to our death. And You totally don't come when you know if you lose control of your hand, you're gonna die. Your parents can find you. I really did like a basement set in front of a camera that goes out to the whole world. That's fine. That's fine. I just want to go back to the tent so I had a chance to come. It seemed fair. I still like it. Alright, so I play D&D. Anybody else like nerdy shit? Anybody nerds down here? We got a nerdy basement? Okay, great. Kind of some of you. Okay, who here likes sports?
Woo! Yeah!
Alright, so that was for the internet. Sports was for you guys, internet. But no, it's the same fucking thing. I hate it when people who love sports are like, oh, you play D&D, you're a fucking nerd. It's like, no. My fun shit has like fireballs and like a sweet ass robe and they're like stabbing shit and it's real fun. And you know how many RBIs Jose Canseco got in 1982. Like, who's the bigger nerd there, right? Like, I'm making this up off the top and you're like, no. I feel like if the Phillies had drafted some guy in a year who played a position, we would have won a series. It's like, no, you can't take it back like that. Like, it's just, like, nerdy shit is basically whatever you're into more than other people are into, right? So, like it's the same deal as, like, a nymphomaniac is defined as someone who has more sex than you do, right? It's the same. No, it's not the same. It is the same. You guys are all wrong, but it's fine. I'll ride with that. Hi, relatives. Alright, so yeah, I am from a small town. I do love small town shit so much. Like, I love the city, but like, I miss the small town shit. I really do. One of my favorite small town things I've ever seen. It's watching like MMA at its lowest level. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's not UFC yet. It's not at all. It's not. No one's getting paid. These are people with records like 3-0 versus a guy who has yet to fight. You know what I mean? Like, he's never been in the ring. And it's incredible to watch, especially when you're getting like $2 beers because you flirted with the girl at the beer cart, you know? And you're getting $2 beers, the beer cart will come back. It's a callback. So we were watching this, it was great. We're betting on it. It's like, who's gonna win? But every time you can instantly tell, you're like, that guy's gonna win. What round? Probably the first round. So then we'd have to split the first round into segments so we could bet a beer on when he was like, I think it'll take him 42 seconds to beat that guy up. And you do the whole thing. But at the end of the night, near the end, one guy had to drop out. So a guy walks into the middle of the octagon, and he walks into the middle of the octagon, and he looks around and he goes, "Who here likes fighting?" And the whole crowd goes, "Yeah!" He goes, "Who here knows how to fight?" And the crowd goes, "Yeah!" A little quieter. "Who here wants $500?" And the crowd goes, "Yeah!" Alright, so that part wasn't realistic, because only like 4 guys cheered for the last one. And those were the guys who were like, I'll fight for $500, absolutely.
Oh my god.
And so yeah, the guy says, meet me over at the beer cart. He says the phrase, the beer cart. That was the callback. And so some guys go over and then they sign a waiver that I assume the first line's like, I'm not drunk. And then the last line's like, if I die, it's my fault. And then they sign their name. And one guy hops into the ring with a trained fighter. That's what I thought. And we were taking bets. And the problem was we had to divide like 5, 10, 15 seconds. We all lost. We all lost because this champion hops in, shit-faced. He's 350 pounds. He moves like he's 600 pounds. He's just real slow moving. And he gets kicked in the head no less than 30 times in one round. And every time he's got his hands up like this, and the other guy who's an actual fighter is like, I'm gonna run a clinic. And he's like, boom, 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 kick you in the head. And the guy's like, oh, that fucking hurt. Boom, 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 kick in the head from the other side. He couldn't figure out what it was gonna come from the other side every time because it was too slow. But he got kicked in the head over and over and over, and we're like, oh my god. And then they ring the bell for 30 seconds left, and they ring it, and then the fighter leans in, lets the guy punch him in the face once, audibly laughs, and knocks him unconscious. But the guy did not die. I know you're thinking, did he die? No, he did not. He woke up after like 30 seconds or so. And then he got up and he put his hands up and he was the champion of the fair. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to train to fight, but it's another thing to get kicked in the head 30 times in 5 minutes. As a champion, I assume he spent all the prize money and doesn't remember any of it. Alright, we're gonna leave on something shorter. Alright. I feel like watching normal porn is like going to the zoo and like only looking at the geese. You know? Right? You know. Because like they got other animals there. They got all sorts of giraffe. I don't even know what the giraffe version of porn is, but it's something. But like they got crazy shit up in there. Like I don't want to jump in the cage with the tigers, but like I do like to watch tigers doing some tiger shit. We have real life to be mediocre. Go watch some tigers doing porn. I don't know.
Give it up for Scott Meyer! All right, it's that time of the night. I'm gonna invite the CCH house team to come out. We're gonna do a little improv and finish with the night. Could we get a suggestion of anything at all, please? Bracelet. Bracelet. Thank you, bracelet.
Bracelet. Cool. Oh. Great.
I can't figure it out.
Smells real good though. Doesn't smell good? I told you it smelled
I haven't been close enough to smell it.
Oh, wow.
Why does he get smell bracelet? I don't get smell bracelet.
I rub my wrist on the bracelet on this wrist.
Alright. Yeah, that is. That's very pleasant. I like that.
It's Mama's.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a down there.
Well, she's downer.
I'm gonna say a little prayer real quick.
Downer 6 feet.
Mama.
Yep.
Whoa. That's a new feature.
It's your kids.
Excellent.
Hold on. See if she'll say more than one word.
How are you?
Good.
God, you gotta be better than that, dude.
What did you do today, Mama?
Nothing.
Mama, what's name of your favorite movie?
Matrix.
She's cheating. That is not me. That is cheating. Anyway,
Mama was always the best cheater.
don't say that.
Sorry.
We know you cheated on Dad, but we still love you, Mama.
Thanks.
Battery low. Battery low.
It's your
Is
bracelet.
that Mama?
It's your
or is that
bracelet.
Brady? Okay.
Anyways, Mama.
We got her. We got her.
We miss you.
got her.
We miss you and we want you to come back.
Bye.
Yeah. Come back to our
I thought I did a good
hometown.
job.
What's our hometown, Mama, or have you forgotten? Because I know that one's 2 words.
Cincy.
Mother! Is Cincinnati 2 words?
Cincinnati is 2 words.
I think it is 2 words.
I cleaned. I promise I cleaned. I cleaned I'm
just gonna pick up this plant and see if it's wet. It's not. Darlene, I didn't raise you right. Darlene, I'm a terrible mother.
No, you raised me, Mom, you raised me right. It's okay.
If I looked at your mirrors, would they have streaks on them? If I drove down the street, would you try to kamikaze a bicycle in my way?
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want
Darlene, be honest with me. I'm only visiting for a day.
I know, and I wish I was dead today.
Darlene, that's so dark.
I know. I found this new part of me that's like not under your thumb, and I'm kind of dark.
Push harder. Push harder, Darlene. See if it'll get a rise out of me.
Okay,
Like
Mom?
these biscuits that aren't ready yet.
They're still waiting in the oven. I can't fast forward time, Mom.
My bread rises faster than your bread, darling.
Did you come here just to tell me all the bad things that I've done in my whole life?
Darling, I want to push you to make you stronger. And right now, you're feeling weak, darling.
Okay.
You're feeling weak.
You know what, Mom?
Yeah, what, darling?
The outfit that you picked out for me for my 8th grade dance, I hated.
You said you liked it.
I hated it.
Oh, you said you liked it. You're fighting harder. You're fighting
I
harder.
hated that. Also, I cried myself to sleep when you called me stupid in front of my whole senior class.
Good. Fight harder, darling. I can take it. Okay. I can take it because this is what love looks like, and I'm sorry I ruined you.
Well, your mother couldn't take it seems.
On God.
Oh.
Hold on.
You know, I didn't see you at the Northwestern tournament. I really think that the competition would have been stronger if you had been there. They just, without you, nobody does the animals very well.
Jacob, I know. I just can't go back to another competition.
You have to.
It was too much. It was taking too much out of me. It just seemed so...
I can help more around the house. What, please, just...
It's not about you, it's about me. It's always been about me.
How could it not be about me if you don't want to go to international balloon competitions with your husband? What kind
Stop
of...
it! Dear, I just...
What's wrong with you?
Guys, I'm not trying to be rude, but I paid you to do my kid's birthday party. It's been 20 minutes.
I want to wine out.
We'll be right there. We'll be right there. We're just getting the animals, and we just have to come out with preps.
Okay, because you
Daddy, get me a wine out.
Dad, give me a hat. What a hat.
But if there's priority, get the wino first.
No.
If they have to choose, it's the wino.
No, it's here. A swan.
Oh,
a swan. We'll be right there.
You give him a balloon.
Okay, I don't want the swan. It's for...
I was about to make you a heart.
Tell her we don't want a heart unless it's inside of a wino.
Yeah.
Are we still doing by the hour, or is it just like a one-time
The competitions were paying rent. I had to focus more so on parties. And you divided on my time. I know the competitions are important.
The competitions are real. This is bullshit. I'm sorry.
No.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is not what balloons are for. Balloons are for honor and valor.
I'll tell you what's bullshit, the fact that it's my birthday and I still don't have a fucking wine.
You have talent. You have spark. You could make something of yourself.
I am making something of myself. I am paying for all of these balloons. Here's a sword.
Yes. You could be an inspiration. You could be an inspiration to the next Hank Nesbitt. You could be.
Who is that? Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
This is Hank Nesbitt right here. It's still not
Unless Hank Nesbitt is a wino, we don't want him.
Hank Nesbitt is why I got into balloons.
Okay, I don't know, I literally know nothing about balloons. Who is this guy?
He's a famous balloon artist. He was the first man to make a giraffe out of 3 different balloons.
Wow.
1938, back when balloons cost 10 penny a piece.
Wow.
I need one more balloon, baby. One more balloon to complete this.
Whoa, take this as a hint. You're never going to be able to provide what she needs.
Yes, we can!
Oh.
Daddy, it's my birthday. You can't talk to me like that.
Here, your rhino.
That's incredible.
Birthday to you.
It's beautiful. I never got a rhino when I was a kid.
Daddy, I swear to God, if you take my money.
Just bring it in.
You want the coffin in the coffee table?
Just let me say goodbye properly. You
I
know?
can't do it myself. I can't look at this. I
Okay,
mean,
fine. Okay, fine. Let's just pretend it's here. If it were here,
okay.
what would we say?
What would we say? What would we say? Well, are we gonna say it together?
Sure.
Or no? Well, then we have to rehearse it. Like I can't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be embarrassed at another funeral.
No.
Okay.
Dear.
Let's just talk it through before, and then we can do it.
Okay.
Okay. So like, to be honest, I always thought of him as a godson more than like a brother.
But he
Maybe
was
we-
your brother.
No, but like, what do you do with that when you are older and you're the one who has to, you know, beat up the kids who shot him with super soakers full of Welch's grape juice,
Okay.
even though he fucking deserved it?
He totally deserved it. You know what? Maybe we don't say goodbye.
Should we just roast him? Let's fucking roast him.
Yeah, I think
Let's
that's
fucking
probably,
roast
it's
him.
more a vibe right now, I must
Okay,
say.
alright, okay,
so,
okay. We'll play off each other. Hit it.
All
Fucking
right.
roast this bitch.
Little brother, when you came along, I didn't get attention anymore because I was the middle child.
Word. Yeah, that was hot. That was hot. Let me try. Little bro, you always thought you were so freaking cool, you know, sneaking into girls' locker rooms. Well, I want you to know that's illegal.
Okay. Little brother, when you made mom cry, it made me cry, and that sucked.
Ah, shit, me too, dude.
No?
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. Why do we even spend $3,000 on a coffin? Let's just cremate him.
Everybody deserves something, though.
Alright, I'll tell him what he deserves. Tag
Okay.
him. Little bro, here's the truth. I'll tell you what you deserve right now. You deserve a respectful burial. You deserve...
Us to not be assholes,
You deserve...
because we miss you.
Hey, did you guys say cremate?
Yeah. No. Wait.
No.
Yes.
It's like, I'll do it.
Whoa.
Jeff.
Just lay off.
I want to be part of the family.
Jeff,
Jeff,
you're
you're
not.
not part of the family.
And in-law is part of the family. I want to take care of this guy. I'm his big bro now, too.
Oh, baby, no. Listen, can you
Burn
just-
his ass.
Can you just wait
Whoa,
for the,
I will
can you just wait
murk
out?
this dude.
Can you wait
For
out?
you guys.
You're saying,
I always got to sit with the kids at Thanksgiving.
yes.
Come on.
Yeah, you're so good with them.
You're like a child.
I
in a
hate
giant
kids.
body.
Let me kill this guy for real.
He's
dead. Real kill.
He's not even here, by the way.
This was. Why are you interrupting our moment?
I overheard cremate. I always wanted to burn something, so just lay off.
I married a pyro. I married a pyro.
Did that come in with the documentation that I am a pyro?
I don't need a paper to prove that I'm a pyro. I'll burn
No,
that.
he's throwing the paper.
That makes no sense. It would have to be like a sheet of metal.
Cut to them burning the body.
Right? This is cool!
It's like
It's cool, man!
Oh god, there's sparks.
Oh.
Sorry.
That skull, that's not going anywhere.
oh god.
And we
Baby,
couldn't
you
do this in like a furnace. We had
like
it in the backyard.
A furnace!
Oh god.
This is Modesto, California. Who's got a furnace?
Oh god, the
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Watch out for the trees.
I'm part of the family now.
Well, this has been lovely.
Huh?
to make parent-teacher conferences fun.
Yeah. I felt like there was a little bit of like, just like a little tension between us. And I don't know if you felt it, but it's a little inappropriate because you are my little Jimmy's teacher, but
Oh, I could see where you'd get the wrong idea.
Ma, I got my lunchbox. I'm gonna go play in the hall.
Okay, yeah, bye, little Timmy. Well, yeah, I'd see where I was, I find like a little flirtation, a little danger brings more honesty and a connection, because sometimes I have to...
All this time you get the nerve to come back here?
Yeah.
All I wanted was a fucking rhino, dude, and you just couldn't provide that. Now you're taking my mom out?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long play. I was in a marriage that wasn't satisfying me. It was built on fun and games and pure nonsense. And then I saw your mom. I saw your mom, and I knew you were going to be going to school soon. And I followed you from elementary school to middle school to high school. All along the way, I was dropping little signs that Ed, what the? It's real funny pulling out a balloon in an unarmed man.
Blow it up. We're gonna fight to the fucking death.
Beep, beep, beep. Fire alarm. Beep, beep. In Modesto, California. Beep, beep, beep.
Make it a gentleman's accord right now. The loser burns with this school.
Did you guys say burn?
Jack Lance!
What about the new rock movie?
How about a scary movie?
No.
No.
You know how much I like kids.
Yeah. How about we just do something fun for once, and we just close our eyes and pick a movie.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. So we just point, as.
I was just gonna declare a movie.
Okay. Close your eyes. You declare a movie.
Do I open my eyes?
Yes. No. Close your eyes.
My cousin Vinny.
Okay.
Red flick, not playing here though.
Okay.
That was stupid. I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
Not a good
No,
6 date.
This is fun.
This is not a good 6 date. This is not a good 6
This is a
date.
great date. I love it.
I've never seen a movie with a 6th date and then they get married. Have you?
Nope.
He's just the ticket guy. And I'm the popcorn girl. So can we keep it moving here at the music hall?
It's my mom.
So can we close our eyes and then question, were you proposing marriage on our 6th date?
I'm gonna go.
Was that
I'm gonna go pee. I don't want to see the movie.
Okay.
That was.
You feel like
the most...
Kim!
Yeah?
Kim!
Yeah?
Oh my gosh! What movie are you here for?
Yeah.
Oh, can I have a small popcorn, please? Thank you.
What
movie are you here for?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly think I was just proposed to, and then...
Oh my god, wait, what? Mr. 6th date?
Yes!
Oh my god, blue shirt 6th date?
Blue shirt 6th date
Holy
proposed
shit.
to me.
Excuse
It
me.
was so weird.
Can I follow the line?
I'll follow the line. My bad.
I really
Why?
think I need to see
What?
a movie that really makes you think.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, wait, are you gonna say yes to blue shirt 6th date?
No, I don't know, but do you guys saw playing here?
There's 3 movies.
the one with Aubrey Plaza and like the old medieval thing.
Oh, yeah.
That one's maybe
Heath
funny.
Ledger Goes West.
Glad you're going skiing?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thinker?
It was controversial for sure.
Kim, are you gonna say yes? No, I've only been on 6 dates with this guy and his mom.
I
works
can't
at
wait.
this
All right, well,
place.
just tell me. Tell me later. Tell me. Text me. Bye.
You want a word of advice from a guy who's seen this go down countless times?
You've seen this exact thing happen?
More than you could imagine.
Okay.
You read it wrong.
What?
You didn't want to marry anybody.
Oh.
You just wanted to see a movie.
But you heard him mention marriage, right?
She's the mom. She's got to stay out of it. Why don't you shoot him a text?
Okay. He's in the bathroom?
Yeah, he's not coming out. He's gonna wait.
What do I say?
He's gonna try to
Does it
wait
need
you
to be
out.
like, does it need to be sexy?
No, just be to the point.
Oh.
Say, hey,
Hey.
I know you're still in
Hey. I know you're still in the potty.
there. Put your own spin on it.
Send?
No, God, no. I don't want to marry you. I just want to.
You,
On my 6th date.
keep on, just keep it on.
Hate that they only have one criminal.
Hey, good stream, dude.
Huh?
Good stream. Right here. If you need paper towels, I got you.
I don't know, can we help the guy out? On a 6th date.
6th date?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. That depends. Do you want to purchase a Durex condom? Or perhaps a mint? It's a 6th date. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, do you like her?
Not really.
Oh.
But I'm just gonna keep going. We're at the 6th date, so that's the marker.
That's how I did it.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah. No, I had a number in mind, and when we got to it, I just kept going.
You kept going?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What does
Bad
that
plan.
mean?
Right? You just, like, you get to your 6,
Yeah.
and you don't stop.
So you just go on dates forever? In
Yeah.
perpetuity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a math problem I'm not equipped to solve.
It's like when you burn a body, you know? That's our show! We're gonna do our closing game. It's Sex With Me Is Like. If anyone performed and you'd like to play with us, a quick short form game. Do Sex With Me Is Like.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know
It's
what
required.
it is.
Get up here.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a suggestion of an object, and then we're going to tell you how sex with us is like that object.
Oh, heck yeah.
You gotta make it clear.
Yeah, you guys.
Can we get just a suggestion of anything at all, please?
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops, thank you.
All right. Sex with me is like flip-flops because I'm gonna make your toes hurt.
Yeah. Sex with me is like flip flops. I'll give you blisters. Gross.
Sex with me is like flip flops. There's not much coverage, and in the city, that's not safe.
Sex with me is like flip flops. Only $5 at CVS.
Sex with me is like flip flops, only $1 at the dollar store. Very true.
Sex with me is like flip flops. If we don't do it in the shower, you're gonna get a fungus.
Sex with me is like flip flops. A lot of frat guys wear them.
Sex with me is like flip flops. Just don't.
Sex with me is like flip flops. There's a cheap rubber element involved.
Sex with me is like flip flops. It's always better without socks.
Oh,
yeah. Sex with me is like flip flops because I break easily.
Can we get another suggestion, please?
Cavern.
Cavern.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a cavern, wide and wet.
You're not gonna beat that.
Sex with me is like a cavern. I'm gonna make you turn off the lights and it'll be nice and dark.
Woo! Yeah. Sex with me is like a cavern. You're gonna want to check your sulfur levels.
Sex with me is like a cavern. You should have emergency services on standby. If you're in it.
Sex with me is like a cavern because you're gonna pay for the expedition and then you're gonna be like, oh, what am I doing here?
Sex with me is like a cavern. The billionaire is gonna move in, put on a bat mask, and hang out in there.
Let's get another one.
Can we do one more?
Sandpaper.
Sandpaper. Sex with me is like sandpaper because it's rough.
That was
Sex with me is like sandpaper. I haven't tried to find it in a while, but I feel like it's harder to find than it should be.
Sex with me is like sandpaper. You gotta rub on the wood.
That's our show!